Hello, everybody, and welcome to Truck and Logistics Simulator. Now, this is a game a lot of you have been asking about, and I have played it in the past, but I waited for it to have a little more time in the oven before we checked it out. Starting off here, we've got a price of $21,800. I can't afford this truck. Obviously, we only have $12,000, so the only thing you can start off with is the minivan. You can see the different cargo and hauls you can do here on the bottom left. But we're gonna go ahead and before we buy this thing, actually I think we have to buy it and then we can customize it. Yes, I don't want to drive this, but it's okay. We'll hit Q to customize it. And now we can do some things like xenon headlights if we wanted to. And then you have, tint. The interior can be changed out as well. And of course you can paint the vehicle itself. I think we'll just go with black though. I think that looks pretty good. And you could purchase convoy equipment. So eventually you can do that. Yes, I know we don't have enough money, but it will put little blinky lights and things like that we love. And there you have it. We have our new minivan ready to go. And here we are in the game. I'm using a controller, using a Thrustmaster eSwap Pro controller today. And we're gonna go ahead and just get this thing going by starting the engine. And we need to go to the logistics location so we can get ourselves a job. My God, the game is loud. And now we can get a mission from the logistics center, which are the little green circles on the map. On the right-hand side are the options we have. The distance and the reward you'll get for doing those runs. We're gonna take this one here, which has a little forklift on there, which is cool because you have to actually load your own cargo. And here we are in the forklift starting out. We need to start the engine on this guy, and we can figure out how these controls work. Just kind of left and right on that guy. That works for me. And we'll load this into the back of the van, and then we'll have to put something on the trailer as well. So up like that, and in we go. And what's really cool is you just kind of get it in a good spot, and then it will automatically take care of the rest for you once you put it into the truck. So drop it down like that, back on out, and watch. It does its thing, puts the straps on it, and now it is ready to be loaded. We can do the same thing over here for this trailer. And I'm gonna go to the right-hand side. Yeah, the game looks much better than the last time I played it. So it's come a long way. And there we go. And it's right up my alley. These are games that I really, really enjoy playing. This one here, we just set it on the back like that. And then once we get out of there, you see how it goes up there, and they'll put the straps on it as well for you. Very cool. Make sure we aren't doing any OSHA violations well, I haven't figured out how to use the horn on this thing, but besides that, driving with the forks up in the air, probably not the best idea in the world. Probably not the case. Now, there are other cameras. We have the inside view here we can check out. So if you want to drive from the inside view, you can. Oh, let's see if that's not up enough there. And then we'll drop it down right here. Back on out. And they'll load it for you, just like that. Very cool. And look at that. We're already in the van automatically. I don't like that we couldn't drop those. I don't like that we couldn't drop those forks. We were just talking about OSHA violations. Well, oh well. Let's back up here. And we'll hit T to attach this guy. Like that. And that's all there's to it. And now we just take this thing where it needs to go. It's a pretty simple, straightforward game. But there's a lot of potential here to do some things that you can't do in a trucking sim or something like that, Especially like hot shot trucking. Hello. Getting used to the controls here. And also not sure how to use all of our stuff like blinkers and all that. I'm gonna kind of get used to oh, okay, left on the D-pad did it for me. And we've got a red light right now. I've been enjoying Dealer Simulator a lot. A lot of you wanted me to continue to play that. I have continued that playthrough on my second channel, Fabiano Live. So if you want to check out that game, that's where the progress is currently. And then maybe if we have some milestones, we'll bring it back here on the main channel. But until then, not the case. I have to get on the highway. Check our mirrors. Yep, looking good there. It's a petrol station there. And now we're going to get on to the highway. All right. I'm not sure where we are located as far as geography goes here, but clearly not in the U.S. Sorry, I think there's a car there. No, there wasn't. We're going to take this bridge across the way. Change our camera view here and enjoy the sights. Isn't that pretty? I like it. We got a power plant in the distance. Very nice. And we're just starting off very small. doing our thing. Speeding violation. Uh-oh. So we got in trouble 89 and at 80. I was doing 9 over the limit. So there are speed cameras. Keep that in mind. Also, press up on the D-pad and we turn our headlights on. And we got the xenon lights on this car. Or this van. Not sure what kind of van this is. If you know what kind of van this is, let me know in the comments below. It's got the front end of like a Renault, so I that's what my guess would be. But I don't know what it's based off of. I know the pickup truck in the beginning was like a GMC Sierra or something like that, but these, not too familiar with them. 130 through here. I'm just keeping an eye on my speed. So we go a little bit faster here. And yes, I know, that's in kilometers an hour. Every time I play a game that has kilometers an hour in there, somebody's got to point it out. Like, did you know that it's kilometers an hour? Yeah, I know what km/h means. And that's our fuel there as well. Not sure how to read. We are low on fuel, dude. Okay. So when we bought this minivan, they didn't give us very much fuel to begin with. So we're gonna have to get some of that before too long. But the driving physics, really nice. I'm liking it. Just it's taking a little bit to get used to, but it's not super twitchy. It's got a nice feel to it, indeed, which I would expect out of a game like this. Now, this might be a fun game to play on my trucking rig, which I could probably do in the future. But as a first playthrough, I wanted to do it on a controller. I think the very first time I ever even played this game was with a keyboard, and I was just messing around with it, and it was just not where I wanted it to be as far as the development process, but it's come a long way. All right, we're getting off the highway here, and we need to deliver this. Now, I haven't ever completed a delivery in the game. Have never completed, so we'll see how this goes. Getting used to our little trailer back there. And this is where we're coming in right here, right? Yep. Look at those blue lights, the interior lights, the backlighting that I chose. Really like that. Okay, where are we going? Back here in the corner? Looks like it. I got my hazard lights on because we're entering the yard. And, oh, look at that. We've got some, a trail of our tire tracks here in the mud. That's cool. All right, looks like it's back here on the left. Okay, so we do have to back the trailer in. That's cool. I mean, it'll be a simple straight back, but this is pretty darn neat, man. Pretty darn good. All right, let's go this way and then left. There we go. Straighten this thing out. I'm liking the day and night cycle on this. Very nicely done. Oh, hell. Oh, okay. Yep. Not used to, you know, a little baby trailer. It's like a U-Haul trailer. I'm so used to a big rig. I was just like gonna swing way out for it. I'm like, wait a minute. This thing does not need that at all. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back. There we go. I think that's all we have to do. Yep. Transport completed. There you go. So that's how you make money. Hit continue. So now we have a trailer attached to us. Nope. It automatically detaches it. And now we need to hit up a fuel station, which is right around the way. And then go to a logistics center and see what else we can do. Another real nice thing is the sound of the brakes. So they squeal like that when you're applying brake. That's really nice. Okay, up here on the right. Oh, hello. See, I think there's a dead zone or something happening on my steering that I'm not used to. And I think that's why I'm overcorrecting for it. That's what it seems like to me. But man, I really do like the physics of the driving. Very well done. Now, I'm not going to run this red light because I'm sure I'll get in trouble for it if I do. So we are obeying the laws as the best we can. All right, make a right turn in here. And I like that we can play this kind of GTA style, you know, with the camera above the back of the car, the chase cam. All right, we're gonna get some fuel here because my Lord, we are on fumes. Needs to be done. E to stop the engine and T to refuel. Okay. There we go. Kind of reminds me of the sound of Euro Truck Sim. Was that it? Yep, we're full, just like that. Easy enough. Start the engine. We got a logistics center around here as well. It's an auto repair shop here. Now, there is vehicle damage. You can mess up the steering. You can damage the body. So that is indeed in the game. All right, let's make a left turn here, and we'll go to this little logistics center. and we'll see what jobs they have for us over here. I want to take a camper. That sounds like fun. So we have a caravan run we can do here. Man, you can go really far. Look at this. This map is a lot bigger than you think it is, if you wanted to really go far. But I want to do a camper run, and I think we're gonna do this one here. What's really nice is you can change the time of day. I don't think this affects the actual delivery. It's just if you want to drive during the day. So we'll start early in the morning and let it go from there. All right, let's go pick up our caravan. It's gonna be up here on the left. Now, I accidentally turned on my mirror there on the left-hand side. So you can have virtual mirrors, which is really nice. And I think this is the one we're picking up, so that would make sense, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and back up to this guy, and we'll attach it like a dat. Oop, hello. There we go. We got it. So hit the 2 key and boom, you can change over to the other one or have them both on if you would like as well. Really cool. We're going to get on the road here with our caravan, and it looks like we're going to take this down and get on the motorway. I'm not sure which way we're going to be going. Oh, they want a left turn here. Okay. Well, we're going to have to get in this lane then. Sorry, first day on the job, you know. We got the jitters. All right. We not turning here? Yeah, we are. Got the green. The sounds on the vehicles, not the best in the world, but not bad. I have definitely heard way worse. Let's try to get into our lane there, Jeff. There we go. Oh my God. I'm gonna get in this lane because I don't trust myself not hitting that wall. And we'll go this way. All right, starting to get used to the controls a little bit more as time goes on here. And left turn here at this intersection. The graphics kind of remind me a lot of, oh, they do not. Yeah, that's a giveaway sign there, Jeff. It's been a while since we've seen some European road signs. That could have been disastrous. But I was gonna say, it kind of reminds me of like Fernbus, like kind of that detail on the map. But the sounds definitely need some work. You know, some whirring of the tires going down the road. Highway sounds like that. Now, we're in the outside view. In the inside view, I'm not hearing that much of a difference. That's why I say that. And you can see my input I'm using with the controller. It's really not that bad to play with the controller. Especially if you don't want to, you know, set up a wheel and all that stuff. Okay, we have the roundabout here. Those people look like they crashed. Wow, I don't know. I guess they're gonna not give way to us. Yeah, they hit us, didn't they? They totally hit us. Yeah, they did. Yeah, that might have been my fault. Because, well, I don't know. It looks like they have a giveaway sign there, and they did not give way. That's what it looked like to me. We had entered the roundabout before them, but I'm sure somebody will let us know how bad we did. Like I said, haven't driven European roadways in a very long time. Used to drive them all the time in Euro Truck and all that, but this is a little bit different. I'm trying not to hit that wall. Okay, we have another one here. I'm gonna use my blinker to enter the roundabout. Are you going that way? Okay, you're not. So we're gonna go this way. Dude, this caravan is massive for this vehicle. That thing is huge. How can that even? I mean, I guess it could be done. The pulling power is just very interesting, I must say. Very interesting indeed. All right, so we're seeing some of the mountainous region now. And it's not that bad. Not bad at all. Could be way worse as far as detail goes. We got a speed camera up here ahead. Careful with that. That is a Ram truck. That's confusing. We have some like American trucks in here as well. That was definitely a Ram. And I hope we can get that eventually. That'd be really cool. Now I have music turned off and all that stuff, but it looks like there is a stereo in the vehicles. And this is our first look at the game, so I'm sure I'm missing a lot of smaller details that are, you know, present. And I encourage you to let me know in the comments below. I read all my comments, and that helps me learn as well. Like when we're playing Dealer Simulator, I learned that you can hit F4 to hide all the icons. Didn't know that, but now I do, thanks to all you. All right, we're out here in the country today, but this gives you a sense of how big the map is. So it's not a tiny, tiny map. So when we get into trucking, it might feel a lot more open. Ooh, hello. Are you stopping here? Nobody has a stop sign. That's what's strange to me. That's a Ram little van there. We go this way. Panel van. I know they have the Fords as well. Is that a police? I thought that was a police officer sitting on the side of the road there. That's what it looks like. Oh, it's a camera van. Okay. Well, there you go. We're in the tunnel, and you can hear a difference in the sound in and out of the tunnel, which is nice. It's just the quality of the engine sound on this particular vehicle is just not pleasant to listen to. Oh, they're trying to sell us a cruise, aren't they? Did any of you get that? God, that must have been in the 2000s. Whenever you get the phone call, it'll be like, wah, hello, you've been selected for a cruise. But every time you'd answer the phone, it would have the horn of the ship. Wah. Ah, yes. The old scamming before the current scams that are just infiltrating our text messages today. Those have gotten out of hand. Holy moly. I blocked so many numbers that I guess they ran out of ideas because they haven't been hitting me up anymore. All right, these are the switchbacks that we were talking about earlier. So that is pretty neat. That's nifty. And you do have a character selection screen. You have like 4 or 5 different characters you can choose from, but you can't customize them. So I just chose this guy. He seemed like he was professional. He seemed like he was like ready to get his career off the ground of driving caravans around. All right. This is a petrol station here and a repair shop. So that's the same prefab. Just kind of reused. There's that Ram truck. Man, I really want the Ram truck. I still have my Ram. I love it dearly. All right, we've made it to another roundabout. I'm going to try to enter the roundabout here. I don't have to use my signal till I am in it. Right here, I'll use my signal to get out of it. Stuck behind this slow car here, and that is a look at the city right there on the right. So we've kind of wrapped all the way around. I'll show you the map at the end, so maybe it'll make more sense of what's going on. Oh, we're going to the RV park, or the caravan park, what we want to call them. Campers, we call them here in the US. I don't want to detach the trailer. We just want to go this way. And this is where we're going. So I'm wondering if we're setting this up for somebody. Welcome. I wonder if we're setting this up for somebody to go camping. That's pretty cool. And we have the circle around us. When we get near where we need to go, it adds that circle on the vehicle. It's an interesting take on that. Yep, it's pointing where it needs to go, which is right there. All right, cool. We don't have to talk to anybody or anything. We just come in here and back the trailer in. Okay, they want it right there. Well, this one's a little more tricky because I have a campfire, but that's easy enough for us. We'll just turn this way and we'll get us in a nice spot here. But yeah, that is a huge trailer compared to this little minivan. All right, back it on in. There we go. We just need a family member outside spotting for us and yelling at us to crank it the other way. And if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. All right. That's actually working out pretty good right there. I'm gonna get it close as I can. Okay, they're happy with that. So you don't get a choice on where, being perfect about your drop. Once they're happy with it, they're just like, yep, you're good to go, man. Also, look at there's clipping of these, of the vegetation in the van as well. Something to look at for them. But yeah, let's look at this map. So here we are. We were all the way down here when we started and then went up this way. But this is the map. It's a pretty large map. You got some towns down here. And this is a different city than where we started originally because we came across that bridge, so we were down here. So looking at the controls, this is what we have here. Mirrors, camera reset, cruise control, which will help you not get in trouble. You got wipers, so there will be rain. You have to deal with hazard lights, horn, indicators. You can change the gears. You have a clutch, and that's where you change the camera there. Handbrake, forklift access and stuff, but I'm using a controller. Oh, check this out. We're going over a dam here. You can hear it too. It is loud. Yeah, you got a dam. And there's the city we're headed to right now. But thought that was really cool looking. Wanted to share. You can probably see it back here a little better once we cross over. I pull over, you'll see. Yeah, there's the bottom pieces of it. That's cool. This is a construction site over here on the right-hand side. I'm kind of interested to see what exactly those do. Oh, hello. Man, they were flying on these cars. But I'm wondering if we have to have one of those vehicles right there to do a job for these. I don't think we can do it with this van, but we're going to see if they do let you. Okay, it's a generator or something like that we can take. Let's do a real short one. Man, that is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Okay, that's much closer. Yeah, that's a lot further. We'll do this one here. It's a tiny one. All right, we're picking this thing up right here on the right. And we're going to take it where it needs to go. It's a light cart, not a generator. I'm okay with that. You know, we're in the beginning stages of the game, trying to make some money so we can get some better vehicles. So I don't mind doing a little odd job like this. So you don't have to just go to a logistics center. You can go to a construction site to get a job as well, which is really cool. Okay, so it looks like the navigation is kind of broken. So I'm going to basically go south and then take that road out to where we need to go. So as I drove onto the road here, it looks like we got ourselves an update on the minimap. So it now knows where we're located. Maybe it just didn't like that spot. But now it's a nice evening drive. And we are going to take this light cart where it needs to go. Get in the right lane here, because I know I'll have to make a right-hand turn eventually. But the details of the city are really nice, and I've noticed at night the traffic seems to be lighter as well, which is another bonus. Do like the night lighting as we go under these street lamps and stuff. It looks really, really good, and I like the color palette as well. We got a construction up here, so I'm gonna get in this lane and get around this stuff. So they do have some road construction, which is a nice little touch. All right, we're finally getting out of the town, it looks like here. I'm not sure what that guy's doing. We don't have a light or anything here. It was kind of confusing. But we can let you see what the nighttime driving is like when we're out here in the middle of nowhere. Got a camera set up here. There's the camera truck, van, whatever you want to call it. But this is what it looks like just driving down the road at night. And yeah. Looks really nice, especially with the backlight on the gauges. Very impressed so far. I'm enjoying it. Well, it wouldn't be one of my videos without saying Dat Mundo. Look at that thing. Absolutely massive. Beautiful. However, I think that video games always make the moon way too big. I'd rather have a realistic sized moon. I know it's like an artistic kind of thing. They want it, you know, to be able to see the moon, but I like it whenever it's properly sized. Well, we got Apple mapped because we're going through downtown for no reason. We should have just stayed on that road. I don't know why they're having us do this other than to be like, hey, have you seen this town yet? Nope. Well, now you can say you have. Turns out it's because we have shown up to our destination. I thought it was going to be in a remote location. No, it was right here, so we were real close to that. So let's back the light cart where they want it. They want it next to the other one. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Although that seems like that would be an OSHA violation right there. That thing up in the air like that. That just seems like it would be to me. But what do I know? Let's back this thing up where they need it. And we can call this one a Jawa. Okay, this one's okay, you see how slow the wheels turn. Keep that in mind. There we go. Nice and easy back. And that'll complete that one. Come on. All right, they liked it. There we go. No cargo damage, parking bonus was good, and base income, there you go. Fantastic. So now we have 19,304. So not enough to buy something new yet, but I wanted to show you the other vehicles that are in the game. You can see we got a minivan option. So here's the car, and then you have different versions of the car that you can choose, including definitely not a Mustang. Then you have the pickup trucks. There you go. And we have the generic looking Ram as well that we've seen in other games. Minivan options here. We have this thing. Then we have the Volkswagen. And then that's pretty much the only two options there. And then the panel van, we have the Ford Transit and clearly a MAN. So that's actually a real van there. Really cool. And then drop side van options, Volkswagen. And then we got the same thing, Ford Transit, and then another MAN option as well. Rigid trucks, you've got the Scania, and then we've got the dump truck Scania truck, an MAN, and then truck options here. That looks like a Volvo to me. Then we have Looks like a Volkswagen, and then that's another Volvo, isn't it? I'm not really sure. Not very good with ETS. Not really good with the Euro trucks. Scanias, and then MAN option there as well. That is a Volvo. Very cool. It's a VNL. And then other vehicle options, monster truck. Okay. And that thing is $349,000, so I won't be getting that thing anytime soon. But as you can see, those are the different things that you can pull, so you can definitely be a lorry in this game. So let me know if you want to see more of it on the channel, and we can check it out on the main ATS rig, perhaps. But that'll do it for this episode of Truck and Logistics Simulator. I will see you all next time. Take care.